Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Hope everybody is doing well. We'll wait for a few people to hop on. I'm excited to play with you guys tonight. Hello, Kelly. How are you? Welcome. Hope you are doing well. Well, hello, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Kelly.
Hello, Marlene. Hello, Anne Marie. Hello, Kate. I think we're caught up so far. Well, I am really excited to play tonight. I have all kinds of dies and some paper pads that I want to share. Hello, Donna. Welcome,
Hi,
welcome.
Donna.
So tonight is kind of a mix of a ton of stuff. So I hope you don't mind. One of the things that I look for when I'm purchasing my supplies is I like all my stuff to work together. So I'm just going to show you a few things that I've discovered along the way of things that work together. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Hello, Therese. Hello, Penny. I'm excited that you guys are here. So I'm going to make a tag and we are going to make a card tonight. And we are going to use some of the items that are in the bundle. Darren, do you know the name of the bundle?
Is called the Metallic Sentiments Bundle.
Metallic Sentiments bundle. Okay. And Darren will put that link up for you so you can see it. But one of the things that is common in the two that we're going to use, the two projects that we're going to use tonight, there's two things that are common. We're going to use Christopher Sentiment dies. You'll have to forgive mine. Mine are kind of all over the place. And I actually have 1.5 sets. So they're kind of all over. But this is a great die set. It's got the word celebrate, the word smile. It's got the word hugs, happy birthday. And these all have pieces as well. So we're going to be using that. And I didn't even tell you all of the sentiments. There's more than what I said. And then another thing that we're going to use on both cards is we are going to use the Vintage Patio paper pad. This is a great paper pad. I always keep mine in these little things because I always tear mine apart. And I like to keep all this together too, all the scraps in case I just need a little bit, and it just keeps it all together. And so we're going to use some of this. And you can see all of the great patterns I'll show you on the back. This is a great way to get some texture to your backgrounds, and you can use it with other patterns. So don't be afraid to experiment with it. And so I think we'll just go ahead and get started. So the first card let's do the tag first. So I'm going to use one of our big jags. I love these things. These are so much fun because you have so much real estate to play with on these tags. So we're going to use one of those. Oh, it looks like I got something on it already. So that will definitely be what we cover up. And then I cut down this piece from the Vintage Patio paper pad. And so it's the 6 inch and I cut it down to 4 inches to fit my tag. And so we're going to use that. And then I actually am using another paper pad with this as well. And this is what I say when I say I like things that I like it when I can use my supplies together. And so this month we have the breakfast bunch, Let's Do Brunch. Sorry, the Let's Do Brunch release. And one of the things in that release is the Nana's tablecloth paper pad. Let me just show you some of that. And that paper with the lemons on it, I think that one's my favorite one. I really like this paper pad, but I think that one wins for my favorite. So this is what all of the little prints look like. And almost all of this one is gone. I'm getting real low on this one. You can see I've got bits and pieces. I've been using this like crazy. So, and I love this one too because you've got your solids on the back and they coordinate with the front. So you don't have to try to do guesswork on your cardstock. So that is what we're going to use with this. Let's go ahead and just attach those off of the table. What's everyone up to today? Got any fun plans? The envelopes, I just got them on Amazon. The little storage pouches. Oh, yeah. Christopher is celebrating tonight. He is celebrating tonight. Otherwise, he would be here. Okay. I'm just going to.
It's just Shannon and I tonight.
Here. Yep. Oh, hi, Candy. I didn't see you pop on. Did I miss anybody else?
Penny's here. Shirley's here.
Oh, there we go. Now we're scrolling. Yep, I caught Penny. Hi, Shirley. Oh, you went to Silver Dollar City. That sounds like fun.
Did you get Mackie? She's here too.
Hello, Mackie, and hello, Lenore. Glad you guys are here. Yes, I love that Darren has a mic too. Now you don't have to hear me going, what? It makes me feel really old when I have to keep asking him over and over again. And it's nice to have him be a part of things. He's always been a part of things. You just couldn't see him. Hi, Shirley. I think I caught you before, but hello. What was that?
You still can't see me because I would just scare everyone away.
Oh, stop it. All right. So now I'm using tags. These tags are from the Easy Elements die set, which is one of my personal favorites. I might be a little, I got to design that one. And I'm just using the big tag and the medium tag, one on top of the other. And this paper is that lemon paper, but like, you know, it's going to match because it was in that same paper pad. So let's do that. First, I'm going to do one more thing because I know I'm going to lose if I don't. So yes, I have it. Okay. I always lose the little, I think it's called a tittle, the top of the eye, the little dot. And I'm going to put it on right now so that I don't end up looking for it later. Now that is tiny. And it's sticking to me instead of my paper. Bear with me for 1 second, guys.
Use your pin that's right there.
I may, but I have to get it off my finger first. Well, that's as good as it's going to get, I think. We can try to move it around a little bit. But it's in the proximity, so I'm happy with that. Okay, that'll work for me. And now I'm just going to...
It's called a tittle.
Yeah, that's what I said. Awesome. Okay, I had a goober on my glue. All right, let's add... This is from Christopher's Sentiments. So we're just going to use Simple Hi. I use a lot of cards that just say hello. And so I like having a lot of those in my stash. Okay, so the next thing I did was I cut out the big tag, and the way that I got this little curve for a little bit of a border is I took my Bodacious Borders dies, and I just took this circular one, the one that has all the little circles, and I just lined that up where I wanted it to end and cut it off so that I can have kind of a edge to put on the top of my card. So let's go ahead and add that. And you can do that with all kinds of border stamps. You can do all kinds of fun things. So we've got that one done. And then I did the same thing with the small tag, only I did it on the bottom half instead. So we'll add that to the bottom of the small tag.
Kathy says hello cards are good to have on hand.
Yeah, I think so too, Kathy. Thank you, Donna. It wasn't without any trouble, was it? I was fumbling for sure. Okay.
Lenore liked the idea of how you use your bodacious dies to make those shapes.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, those border dies, there are a lot of things you can do with them. It's fun when you can think outside the box and kind of find new ways to use your dies. I am all about that. If you don't know that about me, then you might not have seen me on here before, because I do a lot of that. So now I'm using, oh, I didn't realize I was down at the bottom. So I'm using this little circle from the Easy Elements die set. This is to make your hole in your tag a little bit more sturdy. So I decided I would just put it on first and then punch the hole. At least that's my idea. We'll see if it works. Hopefully it will. So now I've got my hole punch. I'm just going to punch the hole out. Oh, it wasn't dry yet. Hang on one second. Well, that is like drying instantly. I can't get it to move. There we go. So we've got the one on. Now we just need to do the next one. This one's probably drier than the last one was. Just want to make sure I've got it lined up right. Okay, so now we've got our tags ready to go. And now we've got all these cute lemons. We've got on our breakfast bunch, breakfast puns, sorry. I get all of the, there's so many fun breakfast ones that I sometimes get them mixed up. Okay, so this is breakfast. Look how cute this stamp set is. And it has all of these fun fruits. It's got this cute slice that could be a lemon, it could be an orange. You've got an orange there, you've got your, or a grapefruit or whatever you want that to be. You've got your eggs, you've got your waffles, and I think this is so cute. But I wanted to use dies pretty much exclusively tonight, so I'm not going to use this, but I want you to know we have it because this goes so well. I mean, obviously it's made to go with all of the brunch release, but I also want to show you that if you want to use dies, because I know some people are more comfortable using dies, this set right here is another one of those sets where you can find a million uses for things. And you've got this tomato right here. And I thought, well, that doesn't have to be a tomato. It could be an, I mean, it could be an, a lemon, and you actually do have a little lemon slice. And if I'd seen that lemon slice, it would have saved me a little trouble because, no, I did use it. Okay, no, I'll explain that in a minute. So yes, I used the slice and I used the, well, they're both slices. One's more of a wedge. And then what I did was I grabbed one of my foundation circle dies. Let's see if I can find the right size. Give me 1 second. There it is. So I used this of my circle foundation dies so that I could cut a base to glue on all of the rind and the pulp. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know what you call that. But that just made keep all together really easy. And then on the half ones, I just used the same die, but I just cut it in half to make the wedges. So that being said, we've got all of these fun little lemons and limes.
Donna R says hi.
Well, hello, Donna R. How are you?
And Anne Marie just got her brunch inspiration kit with all her add-ons, and she loves them.
Oh, isn't it a fun release? I love it. It's got me very inspired. I'm having a lot of fun playing with it. All right.
Penny was talking about the live stream bundle, so I'll put up the QR code again for that.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, so I have 3 different configurations. So I want to use at least one of each. And the next one was this one. And the last one was this one. So I think we'll do something like that. And then let's do all wedges on the other one. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and place those on there so that they're out of my way. And I am just going to use glue dots because they are fast and simple and they don't have to dry. So they are perfect for a live. Where did I put those? Oh, I feel like I'm missing some. Oh well, I have enough here. I just don't know what I did with them. Okay, so we'll do that one and then that one. Oh, I am so silly. The ones I'm missing are the ones that I put on the, I put them on the glue dots and forgot that I had done it. Do you guys ever do that? I tell you what, going live, I swear I lose a little bit of my brain before I do it. Okay, so we'll do this. Kind of want to move that over a little bit. And then we need, let's see, it was this color again. Nope, that's the one we just used. So we need this one, which is the one right here. Okay. Okay, so we've got the one tag ready to go. Are you watching the comments, Darren? Okay, looks like we're still okay.
I am.
You're awesome. Thanks, Darren. I just know I can get kind of carried away in what I'm doing and forget to look up. Okay, so let's put these ones on a little bit of an angle. All right, I think we're, oh, that's not the right one. We need this one. Right? Yeah. Thank you, Donna. I know they're happy colors, aren't they? They're nice and bright and fresh. Maybe we'll do one more row. Oops, the glue dot was left behind. There we go.
And Maria, I'll put up a QR code for the digital cards. They're just a download. They're recipes from the design team and the Brutus Monroe staff.
You're going to put them up?
Yep, I'm doing it now.
Oh, thank you, Darren. Okay. I don't think this one's straight. Let's see if we can get that off since it's a glue dot. Wow, that glue dot was holding on pretty tight for dear life. Okay, close enough. So now let's just attach some of this to our tag. I think we need some ribbon. I know that shocks you because I hate ribbon so much. Not. Okay. So, oh, my little tittle still fell off.
You lost your tittle.
I did. There we go. All right. So now I think we need to put that, put some string or something in the tags, and then we'll put ribbon in the top. So let's see, I've got some string here. And let's see if I can get some decent bows. We'll see how I do. This string is a little thicker than I like for the kind of bow I was thinking. I think I'm going to try something else first. I'm going to try just making a double bow first. I think that will work. Maybe.
Then you said after all that work, that dang tittle just didn't hang in there.
I know, right? Okay, that did not quite work. I thought it was going to, but it didn't. I did something wrong. So we'll try this again. I had 3 strings on one side somehow. And that's not the look I'm going for. Okay. Somewhere in here I'm missing. There we go. All right, I think that will work. So let's just trim up the ends a little bit. I usually like to kind of measure mine out to end where the end of the loops are so that they don't get too long. I think it just makes it look neater. And then I just take it and fold it in half and tie it like I would tie a bow anyway. Because I like the double loops with a single tail, but I like it better when there's 2, because I feel like if there's 2 loops, there should be 2 tails. Though I've been known to use both.
We can't see what you're doing.
Oh. Well, now that I've got it all tied, you tell me.
Well, you're kind of in and out, but at the end there, you're mostly out.
I was mostly out. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so now we've got our little bows. We can add those. I think let's put this one on. Let's use, I have two different kinds of foam squares. And so if you can find them in more than one depth, that's kind of nice, because then you can have that much more choice in your dimension that you put on your card. So I'm going to use the smaller, the ones that aren't as deep, these ones right here, to put the big card on. And then I'll use the bigger one. Let's see, I'm going to need it on this side so that that one will stand out a little bit. Okay. So now we'll just use some glue dots again because those are my friend tonight. I'm kind of putting it at the top of my little, I can't remember what those are actually called, but the little whole thing. There's my technical term for you. Hole reinforcement, I guess we could call it. Okay, now let's put a bow here. We'll see what kind of ribbon we've got in here. Hopefully we've got something that works. I just kind of grabbed something quick. I think, well, first let's see what we think of a bow. If we like the bow, we'll keep the bow. If not, we'll turn it into a different kind of thing.
Donna says yes to the reinforcers.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, at least you know what I'm talking about. So I figure as long as you know and the message is coming across, I guess that's all right. Though I won't be accused of being super articulate. Okay. Our bow is going to give us a little bit of trouble. Let's see if we can get it to be a little prettier. Let's see if we can turn the whole thing. I hate that when your bow wants to go its own way. Can't control my bow tonight. Definitely wants to go like that. Let's see if we can kind of try that again. Let's see if we can manipulate it a little bit. Sometimes it's just better to start over. Because it's satin ribbon, I'm trying to get both sides of the shiny part to be the loops because we want to see the shine. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. See if I can get my finger in there. There we go. I'm not going to spend too much more time on this bow, but at least it's going the right way now. It's not one of my prettier bows, though, I have to say. I can tell you right now, I'll probably retie it after the live because it's going to bug me. Okay, let's see if I can turn that. It is really going to bother me.
And Marie likes the technical term whole thing.
The whole thing. Yes, it's very, very technical, isn't it? Oh. Okay, that looks a little better. All right, we're going to call that good on that. So there is our little lime and lemon tag. And we're going to move on to our second project. And this one will probably go pretty fast. So this one, I'm using our vintage patio again, like I said I was going to. And this one's just a little bit bluer than this other one. This one's got more green in it, but this one has more of our blue and aqua colors. And then this piece of paper is from our Spring Flowers paper pad. Oh, where's the rest of my paper pad? This is another piece from that. I just got to figure out where I set the rest of it. I'm pretty sure it's right up here. Hang on. Yes. So here is the Spring Flowers paper pad. And this is one of my favorites too. Look at all of these pretty patterns. And you've got something a little bit more graphic on the other sides. So you can mix and match within the paper pad as well. But I thought it would be fun to mix this I really like two together. So we are going to create a card using those. So we can go ahead and glue that. You know how I love to get things out of my way. So we'll just go ahead and start with that. Okay. And the pattern kind of gives you a guide, makes it easier to kind of line it up and make it look nice. And I think we'll actually make this a landscape card. So this piece of paper, look at those yellows. Those yellows look like they should be together. But this is actually, again, from the Nana's tablecloths. So we're going to use this yellow. Let's go ahead and put that on. And we'll just kind of center that as best we can. That's pretty close. And now I'm going to use some dies. I went ahead and cut them ahead of time, but I used the garden trellis die set. Again, forgive my crazy dies. Let me show you what they look like, because it's pretty hard to tell when they're all in a big bundle, or big jumble, I should say, like this. So this set has this awesome card panel, or I guess you would call it. It fits a whole card panel, this trellis. I love this. I use it all the time. And then you have these two different vines. So if you wanted to, I love this one's curve in it. You could put it at the top. You could have your vines going down on the side.
You're off screen. You got to pull it down a bit.
Oh, you're right. Sorry about that. So it's got the archway, and you can build a whole trellis, like a whole floral trellis on top of your wooden trellis. And these are just really versatile anyway. I mean,
like a floral vine.
You can make a spray, you can do whatever you want, but yeah, you can make vines. But we're going to use this one. And then you've got all these little flowers. You've got these two flowers that come with it, and we're going to use both of those. And they have both the fronts and the backs, because the fronts have the centers cut out, so you can get a little bit more dimension out of those. And then you've got these adorable little ivies. I think those are so cute. We're not going to use them today, but I love them. So you can make an ivy vine. And then I like that there's two of each, because when you're cutting the little leaves, you're obviously probably going to want more than one. So it's nice that you've got two to cut out at the same time. So we're going to use these leaves. And I have already cut them out. So I'm just going to grab all that. Let me just put all of this back so that I don't lose any of the pieces.
Anne Marie liked your tag. She says it's pretty.
Oh, Anne Marie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay.
And LL says she likes using the vintage paper to frame the spring paper pad.
Yeah, it worked out really good. Thank you. I like it too. Okay, so we're going to use our vine, and I was just kind of looking at this. This has black vines, so I decided to just kind of mimic that. And then we've got our little flower, because that has black in the center. I used black. I don't know if that's lined up, but I'm just giving you the idea of it for right now. And then we've got all these other little pieces. So for a minute, let's just glue the fronts to the backs. And let's actually put our vine down too. And then after, we're going to put, these are again from Christopher's Sentiments dies. And so those are going to go along the bottom. So I'm was kind of looking to make sure I knew about where I wanted our vine. So let's put our vine down. Since that is the base of everything else, I think I want the flower to kind of come out about right there. So maybe we'll kind of curve it a little bit. And that's the other fun thing. You can manipulate the paper a little bit. If you want it curlier than it is, go for it. That's one of the great things about it. It's such a thin dye that you can do that. Okay, I think about like that's going to be good. Okay, so now let's add our flower front to the back. And thankfully, all the petals are not exactly the same, so it makes it a little easier to line them up. And if you don't get it right the first time, you can just turn it and you'll have it right the next time. I'm not even sure that I have it right, but it's close. Let me see. Getting closer. I think that one's the right one. Close enough.
Looks like you got it.
Okay, so let's use dots again in case we want to move things around. Yay. Okay. So we're going to have the flower. I think I'm going to actually move it down a little lower than the vine.
You're off the screen again, Jen.
Oh, thank you for keeping me in line. We'll move down just a little bit. And then, honestly, I think I'm going to put this on next, just because then I will where I need to place everything. And I just glued right down the center because I figure we can probably cover that up with the top die. So let's just set that there for a minute. Okay. So now let's glue a few of our leaves on. Let's glue one up here. Oh, you know what? I was going to use glue dots, but that's okay. We'll just put our leaf on with this for now. And we'll use glue dots on the other leaves. Oh, glue dot it is. Okay. And then we do need to glue our little yellow pieces on. And these ones might be trickier to line up. Let me see. Oh, not too much. I think we did pretty good, actually. And even if they're just a little bit off, I think it's okay. Let's put this guy maybe a little bit below. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put a glue dot on it in case we change our mind. And that is one reason why I love them. Okay, now let's add a leaf over here. And let's add our next flower. And I am definitely off on that one. Let me see.
Everyone is so quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, you guys are really quiet. Okay, that's where that goes. So there's one in particular that's got an angle that makes it really easy to line up. Most dies are like that. If you check them out and check the edges, there's usually an edge that's more obvious than the others. Thank goodness. Okay, and then we'll add our last little leaf. We have 2 more leaves if we want them. We can use both. I think we'll use one over here, and I'm going to put it over the vine a little. And then we can put one here, or we can put one, I think it needs one maybe at the top more.
Kate says they're concentrating with you.
I appreciate that. Maybe it'll like travel to me through osmosis or something. Let's see. So we've got that one there. Do we like that there, or do we like that there? I kind of like it right there. I think we'll put it right there. I think that balance is better. So I was actually going to put some ink on these, and I forgot, and they're all on, so I'm not going to do that now. But if you wanted them to stand out a little bit more, you could add a little bit of ink to the edges of your leaves and your flowers. And I don't think I mentioned this circle is also from the Circles Foundation dies. I'm sure you probably figured that out, but just in case. And if you don't have circle dies in your stash, you definitely need them. Those are definitely a necessary for your stash. And you know, the vellum that I used is really subtle, but it's just enough to kind of make that stand out a little bit more. Just a little faint way to just emphasize the sentiment a little bit so it doesn't just completely blend into the background. Okay, so now let's add a couple more little things, and we will call this one good.
Kathy's grandson is coming over, so she's logging off. She says, thanks for sharing and have a great
weekend.
Thank you,
Kathy. Have fun with your grandson. I think we need a little bit of something to press the thing. I got these little jewels.
Donna R is,
and I think we just need a couple. We want too many, but I think we need a little.
Donna
is marveling at what?
How
easy? Oh.
How easy you're maneuvering little pieces.
You are very kind. Some days are definitely easier than others. Okay, let's put a little bit up here. Let's do a couple different sizes. Oops.
LL agrees about the vellum, and Mackie says your cards are gorgeous.
Oh, Mackie and Lenore, was it Lenore? Oh, LL. Thank you, you guys. Thank you so much. All right, I think that's about right for that. So we just need to add it to a card base. And I really think the paper is so pretty on that card. I don't want to get too much on there, or else you start losing the paper. It just disappears after a while. So I'm keeping it fairly simple. Okay, let's just add some glue.
Penny says LL is Linda. See, I didn't know that.
Oh, thank you, Linda. I'm happy to call you by your name. Okay, I think we have that fairly centered as far as I get things centered. And you could even do another one going this way, you know, create your own ending on that. There's so many fun things you could do. You could even use, well, you could make like a tree bough And you could use lemons, but they wouldn't be sliced open. So can't use those lemons unless you want to. You, like I said, create your own envy.
That'd be one convenient lemon tree.
It would be a very convenient lemon tree, but kind of gross too when you think about it. Oh, we're missing. There we go. All right. I think that you can see them now. There we go. One day I'll get everything centered on there just right. Well, I hope that you guys were inspired, that maybe you will look through your die stash and your paper stash and look at different ways that your papers can work together in your die sets. One thing I was thinking about this grill set is you've got your little sausages. You've got, I already use this one with the breakfast one. You could have steak and eggs. I mean, there's so many different things you can do with it. And these little guys, oh my goodness, they could be just about anything. So definitely take a look and see what you've got and just play and have fun. Thank you so much. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye.